I'm finally doing this. Um, yeah. And as for custom for me doing this for a couple of things and using these to make notes and updates, I think I mentioned before, there's plans of like me moving, which means eventually there'll be another break, and I will figure out how that will work. Hopefully it won't work before the 17th of August, and then I can just figure it out. There'll be probably like a lot of like 2 sets of 10 days and like a lot of that stuff. But that's gonna be, no, my foot. Shoot my foot. That will come when that will come. I can't really do anything right now about it, but the update, which might be like moved back a bit, is that I found a lot of DVDs, and some of these I'm rewatching and reviewing, but I'm gonna watch a couple of these movies and review them. That's really it. A lot here, and then I've got a mix because I'm getting rid of the DVDs, and I've got like this CD folder. So for this, I've got all of them, and one of them is Little Shop of Horrors. Some of them I think I reviewed, but I'm just gonna re-review them. Why not? Why not re-review them? Anyway, need to go back to my normal stuff. I just need to quickly check something actually. Oh yeah, it is just 2 in there because there has only been 2. Because I'm starting to like, what I'm going to do is, it's not going to affect too much of it overall. Because of what's happening. But I'm like just closing in on the thing. So I'm going back from like, I've got one thing which is maybe like on, like I'm doing 1 day each of like, no, going, this one's going this way and that one's going that way. So I've got a couple of new playlists of 30/12, 31/12 as coming from December. And there will be a time where I'm like, I'm going to move the other one because I've got another one which is going from March backwards, like the 24th to 25th. So I can be like, and this and that. So I can be like, oh yeah, this would be some things. I'll be like, oh, that's another thing I need to do. Okay, so YouTube. It'll be something on like the 22nd, but I don't care because that'll be one of the things I might want to like do. So. Go recap. What have you been listening to? Let's drive in. The Longest Solo, Kyle, Hannah, Say, Maxwell, and that one. Yeah, all of these songs make sense because I listen to them too much and I love them. Save the library. I'm also gonna make one for Annie Sun. I don't know what that is. That's a genre, but what that is beyond me. And a lot of them are soundtracks. Okay. That's the same thing as yeah, that's just fine. Okay, let me just reload this. Because for some reason it's not loading and I find that annoying. DEC. That's, oh, wait, no, don't have access to it. How do I make it? Okay, that does it. It's made public. I like making it public. I don't know why. So people would be like, this is the music I need listening to during this time period. I do that all the time. So I was like, here's the music. The sitcom list. The sitcom list. Yeah, sitting is a con. It's a con to manipulate you to sitting down. You all should know this. This is a very important issue. I know. I know you don't hear it. I don't say it as well, but sitting down's a con. That's why I call it sitcom. Well, it's called sitcom. Well, that makes so much more sense. Welcome to I do bad jokes and pretend I'm doing something of remotely intelligence. Quote, my life 24/7. Okay, so yeah, because I've got like stuff from like the past one will be done. I think definitely first. And realistically, it'll just be maybe one of the things I might do would be just one day and just count it down, being like. But the other part would be because most likely I would definitely be in May, and then if I do like 2 months of each, 3 months of each, December. Actually, I might do 1 month because realistically, it's 28 days for February, 22 days, 18, 22, and 31, 18, 22, 21, which would be 40, 31 would be 61 days, meaning most likely, I think the other one, which is December, will be at September, and I will be most likely in July. So even if I continue, most likely July will go to June, and then September will go to August, and then I can just leave it from that. So most likely I'll just leave it. And just creating the two gaps. But overall, it's just so that, like, later on it becomes less of an issue. There are some where like the dates are a little bit mismatched, so I might need to find those in a way. Or like, oh, these are the wrong ones, and with those I would be like, I'm just gonna add it for that one. I'll just add that date as well. So, because there's a couple in this year that I was like, it's been updated for like da. So I might as well do those odd ones, and if those odd ones come back, I'll just skip those later on. Why am I rambling? I need to. Okay, that doesn't always help, so I'll just cover the first tool. No, need that. Couch. Where's the couch? Where is it? That's another thing I might make an update for like these clips things, which I use the clips for like unless I have nothing to say, and then I could just do it midway through the video, and I'm like, oh well. But I'm getting a retainer fix because of my teeth. Because I'm sort of getting like my tongue's getting like tingly. And I've had my teeth checked normally, where it's like, oh, I'm not getting like any gum disease because a lot of people, like my first response would be like, oh, it's probably like something like gum like problem or like something with the gum, which is like makes it a little bit off. And I'm like, yeah, that makes sense. That's a valid argument. I've had a check for that, and they said it's fine. My teeth are fine. They said it's also easier to like clean because I guess what, can you see? Yeah, you can't really see. my teeth are sort of like this, which isn't great. But for the most of the time, you can't tell. Like, even if you can't really tell if Eva's smashed it. Because besides if I go, ah, and that's the question, I have different priorities of learning what personal space is. If I do, like, maybe it makes me unconscious because, like, I don't like my teeth. Meaning I don't smile as much. Meaning could be another thing that I smile more. I need to talk to my dad about that because, like, but that's one of the things that's happening in the future. So, yeah. Okay, so let's see what day it is anyway. Because I can't find anything. Move! Okay, one of these is an unfitting. Okay, so for today's day is the 11th. And I have one, which is big videos. The next couple of days, that's when I'm starting to do. That's when I'm like, I'm gonna fix it. So, like, because this one, I'm looking at 2 videos of like different years, and like when I get into it, I'm like, I realize slowly but surely, if I'm like, we need to do it for like 3 years, 4 years, 5 years. But if I do it in one playlist, I can basically just listen to it on my phone and be like, oh wait, that makes so much more sense. Because I've been like going back in time. That's why I'm both doing forward and backwards. So that I can get rid of 2025 like quickly. So I don't ever have to even do. Oh, I'm so on shorts. That wasn't good. That wouldn't have helped. I wish I could go and like search. I probably should be like putting in dates and names of these videos. But the reason why I don't is I don't want to like just copy all the names. That could be something I could do actually as well. It doesn't look as like that's why I don't. It look like this, and I'll just get annoyed because of that. Even though it will make my job and life 10 times easier. It's like I don't need to do this. This is just. It's like April the 16th for big videos is when I'm actually gonna be like, I need to go back for 2 years. So it'll be a bit of time before I have to like start doing like multiple things. Okay, so I think I've caught like it's a glimpse of like a thing with a thing. Unless that's not the right day, which could be a valid answer.
So last night.
Oh. The 3rd of the 11th. January, February, March. Yeah, that's the 3rd of the 11th. What's going on here? Wait, that's actually why. Because I was meant to be looking at April the 11th. I am an idiot. Go to April. That's April. January, February, March, April. No, that is on April the 11th. No, it's a cooking one. It is still April the 12th, but I think it's in the wrong one, so, yeah, this is March, that's why. I'm like, that was very confusing. Okay, it is the one that I'm thinking of.
Motherfuckers did it. Oh, Bruce, you did it? Yeah, nah, shut the fuck up. Which one of you did it? Well, that very much depends on
what the fuck you're asking about. You know what he said, because honestly, I've done like 6 things in the last 4 hours alone that could probably tempt that response. Confess or I call Alfred in here and he'll make you tell me. No, you're bluffing. You wouldn't dare. Alfred? Me and Stephanie convinced Amy and the petting zoos were like free yard sales for barn animals. I'm sorry, you did fucking what? No, that's not it. The villains from the Silver Age that you thought disappeared didn't. I just fight them alone and don't tell you about it because I don't want you to break all of their bones. Jesus Christ, I'm not that violent, am I? A little while ago, I replaced Two-Face's coin with an identical replica that's weighted so that it will always land with the unscarred side face up. Is that why we haven't heard from him in like 3 months? I painted all of Jason's helmets blue, and I replaced all of his guns with water pistols. I replaced all of Tim's coffee with decaf. You what? Alright, enough! Jesus, I was asking which one of you told Superman that if he exposes more skin, he'll get more sun radiation. He's out there in a fucking Speedo. Oh, yeah, that was me. Alright, great, come fix this. Sounds to me like there ain't a situation that needs fixing. Alright, which one of you motherfuckers did it?
Melissa, I also like the idea of someone swapped so much coffee with decaf. Jesus, that is horrible, dark, and genius. In such a demented way. It's like, excuse me, what? You did what? Oh, okay, so while I'm doing that, I need to go into here and click O4. Select that, copy, cross. Yeah, there's so many playlists that will be created because of this, but it means it overall saves me so much more time in the long run. You get 2 more videos out of this. This is annoying. If I run out, realistically, the plan would be basically just switch to Plague Inc., get a video, and then go back to Cuphead. Because I can't find... A lot of the times, like, I like to get clips that are memorable. That's why I like the balloon video, because, like, the balloon video had something that I think was interesting. This, I'm getting nothing, because I keep dying and I keep going insane. I know what Saturday's one would be. But what's today's review, actually? Obviously, realistically, if some of the videos movies don't work, I'll just be moving the DVD things moving forward. I mean, most likely for the next set, it'll just be like, here's just a set. Here's like, it'll be like the movie set I want to watch in between like the like specific color of the specific thing. But because I had the cases for this one, I'm using the cases. Also, some of these I'm gonna get rid of. Not this one, but I'm watching. One of the ones I'm gonna watch is Slumdog Millionaire. But I'm not gonna keep it because I don't think I'm gonna like it. I could like it, but I didn't like it in the past for some reason, and I don't know why. I can't explain why. Can't give a rational explanation. But I don't like it for some stupid reason. But there might be some days where I'm like, I've got nothing to do. Maybe I'll just do even more and just speed up the process, like faster. I don't know. I'll think about it. As soon as I find when the things are on this thing, there's all this A. Okay, I'm just gonna straight up go. I'm going to play Gink. I'm just gonna quickly get something because I can quickly get something from that. I'll do something fairly quickly. Making film, making a fool out of myself. Oh, love. Like I said, I can make that surprisingly easily. And the reason why I don't need to worry about like 2025 of this one, because I know this already has like a thing with the playlist, so I don't need to worry as much. The one thing which I would say, tomorrow's one where I'm like, here's a bit of an update, that would definitely be with the Azure playlist, because I do actually need to show that, because it will make sense only if I show it. Oh, no, I don't need that one deleted. I need that one. Oh no, Belatra was the first one. I'm like, why is where's the thing? And I'm like, oh wait, it's that. Yeah. That works. Finally, I have something. It only took me like 900 hours. I am slowly disliking balloons. Hashtag balloons, hashtag disliking. The power of joy and happiness. Okay. I need to get there. Hang on. Heaven's sake. I know it's going to be video 15. Video 15 is definitely going to be and my last death, because that would be something I would like love to put as my last one because that's fun. I just want to check something. No. I was about to, I think, but I don't think I've done it yet. Because I can't see it on here. I definitely would, because Monday hasn't happened yet. Unless I premiered it too early and I have gone crazy. Which is very likely. But based on what it actually is, I don't think I have. I was about to be like, Evan, do this death, and then I'm like, wait, no, that's already been done. Also, I love that I keep searching them up, but it doesn't make a difference because overall there's just 2 levels down. Also, I realized I didn't copy and paste. Wait, did I? No, I didn't. Or no, I didn't. So. How many deaths are left? If it's not an interesting name, then I'll just pass on it. Because I think the deaths are more interesting than like, and then I died, and then I died. Because for some reason I do. And now I'm dead. Which is a reference if anyone gets it. But that's the one that I'm like, I don't think I can get much from that, but I'm gonna see. At this point, I'm just gonna, like, know that I definitely could. It's just like, what is more specific? Balloon. Also, I realized I didn't put the start date of either one of those two, which is not helpful. Oh, jeez. It's mic off. Why does it keep constantly placing this? That's the one thing I do like really badly about this is like the music which like has this. Oh wait, that's interesting because that's the wrong one. Is this one the wrong one? That's the wrong one. Is this one on the wrong one? Oh, that's on the right one. So let's copy this. Go back. Go into here. And paste. And remove these for that. Okay, no, remove that. Okay. That's the one thing good about this is because legitimately I can do just the same thing. Which I could just be like, and this, and like just put the character's name who's dead. But I think it's more fun. Because only I will know what this means. Okay. And that. Actually, I got two things plugged in. Ah, that's very bad. I got two wires and I just plugged one in one side, one in the other, and realized, oh. Da, 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 dun, 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 dun. Oh, it's gone. Oh. Yeah. The next thing that I need to do on the 15th will be hard because I need to like rework one entire new playlist and sort of stuff around like doing that. And then I could just search it because if I do come back to Buckshot Roulette and obviously there'll be like this weird I'm uploading but I'm not uploading, don't worry about it. There is still an extra video concept that I have. Because I don't with Buckshot Roulette, it's like I'm not risking it. Also, why is that not there? The good thing is I could just copy and paste it entirely, and I don't need to like change it because it's just the same. Oh, I don't even find it annoying. I just find it just hilarious. I don't know. I just love that idea. It was like, what's your plans for your future? Well, I want to eat dinner. It was like, that's what yeah, that's totally what I meant. It's just the best line ever. I just love it that they do so much to it. So it's like, could you answer the question of what's your favorite color? It's so intense, but like a question was like seemingly doesn't need that much intensity. They're just asking what your color is, and I'm like what your favorite color is. I'm like, oh, I don't love it because of that. That is the fun part of this sort of. phone is crashing. You just restart it.
The following sketch was written entirely.
Oh, the X Factor theme. And you out, please. Okay, so not that one. No. Ah. All you need is love and ability to not feel pain by holding this really hot pan. Yes, I know this is pencil case, just go with it. Yeah, that's a weird intro, but I do this all the time. Anyway, Novocaine. As you could tell, this is in cinemas, so I don't have an image. A lot of it's like, here's Nitsy Plus, here's Netflix, here's the BBC. It's like a lot of like this, that. I don't know how I'm gonna get into this. Like in the thing, like I will eventually review this in like 10 days or so. I'm like, I don't know. Maybe I'm most likely will just like take a picture in real life, or I'll just go to this. I don't know. That's besides the point. But with this, I like it. I saw it and I saw Straw Hat Goofy talk really that this is really good, and also there's a where he reviews the two people. Also, I didn't know this not until I watched this, but until I watched him talk to the two actors. He's the protagonist of this is the same one from The Boys, and I didn't know that. That's not really major news, but it's one of those things that I didn't notice, and I'm like, how did I not see this coming? How did I not see this? So yeah, it's insane. It's amazing. Yeah. But it's one of those things it's amazing. I love. And overall, it's just exciting. It's just something fun. Yeah. I don't know why I'm saying it weirdly, but this is just exciting with the action. So let's move on. The one thing which I like is you have, because how the trailer shows it is this guy falls in love with this girl, and he tries to find her. And what it seems like is sort of like what Taken is in films like that, where it's like one person goes to save the other. And I like that. I like it as an idea, as a concept, as an overall theming. And I find it really interesting because of that. But the one other thing which I find interesting is instead of doing what most films might have done, where they're like, it's like at the end point where it reveals it to the protagonist, and it's like, oh, by the way, here's something you didn't know, and then we're all shocked. It's revealed way earlier. It's like, oh yeah, you were part of this plan. You know about this, and like, etc., etc. I'm like, because we're going through the film, being like, oh, I love her. I'm doing this for her, etc., etc. I'm like, so she's not in danger, and you're hurting yourself. Well, you're not. Well, you're damaging. I don't know if hurt implies pain. I don't know. But you're doing this in a way she's not in danger though, and I find it really like interesting like it's not even on retrospect. You're watching the guy go through this for someone who is part of a plan and is not in danger. But I find that interesting how we know, but he doesn't know, and I find that a fun aspect. It doesn't make it bad. I'm not. I sound like I'm saying it badly, but like I like the idea that we know, but he doesn't know, and it makes it more like intense. Like he's doing all of this for something that we know. Like you find out later that like yeah, she did love him in that sort of way and did have huge respect, but for one reason or another did this action to get them this money. And I think you can tell the reason. But I just like the idea that like we know. Again, rambling. I'll stop it there, but it is fun for that. The other thing I like is how this is edited, and through that I'll use this as a backup. So yeah, alongside showing, because I don't know if this is an actual thing. I know Not Feeling Pain is an actual thing, but I don't know if it's called this or not. I find it really interesting. It's also extremely gory because of that, and that I find is interesting. It's like showing like, yeah, if you actually be a hero and fighting crime, you won't end up clean. You will end up with a lot of bruises and injuries, and you will have, like, if this guy did not have pain, he will be in a lot of pain. But yeah, I find it interesting. Like, here's what it would actually look like. But yeah. But yeah, I hope you enjoy, and good night. I think, but yeah. All you need is love and a I like the idea of but yeah is becoming my new thing. It was okay, okay. Now it's but yeah. Films. Review. Review. Films. Why is that Novocaine 2? Unless that there's news of like someone producing Novocaine 2. so exciting. I still like that one TikTok. Just no, I'm Superman. What am I? No, I'm Superman. Truth, justice, and a better tomorrow. Man. That's what I love. Everyone's being like, yeah, shut the fuck up. Like, whereas, like, Superman is conservative. I was like, yeah, shut up. Oh, I love it. I love it! It's the same with the songs, where it's like, the one where I was like, Husband Hotel, but for the current American system. I was like, oh, that's amazing. I still want the full song of that. I want to play it 24/7. Wait, can I listen to it? Can I find it? Alright. What? What? Okay, what does he do? I don't know what's happening in America anymore. Because Trump only imposed triumphs when he found okay. Did anyone miss him? Did anyone say, "Morning, tonight's episode"? He's a loser. Faster. That's our pretty Howard. Also, if anyone's watching the stream, you just watch me mouth down something like an absolute idiot. I'm gonna keep this in the edit because so yeah. I hope you enjoy, and yeah, good night.